Genesis 16, Hagar and the birth of Ishmael. Genesis 16 tells the story of Sarai, Abram, and Hagar, and introduces the birth of Abram's first son, Ishmael. 1. Sarai's plan, verses 1 to 3. Sarai, Abram's wife, is barren and impatient for the promised child. She gives her Egyptian servant, Hagar, to Abram as a concubine so they might have a child through her. Abram agrees, and Hagar becomes pregnant. 2. Conflict and mistreatment, verses 4 to 6. Once Hagar is pregnant, she begins to despise Sarai, which leads to tension. Sarai blames Abram for the situation. Abram tells her to do as she sees fit, and Sarai treats Hagar harshly, causing her to flee into the wilderness. 3. The angel of the Lord appears, verses 7 to 12. The angel of the Lord finds Hagar by a spring and tells her to return to Sarai and submit. He also gives her a promise. She will have a son, Ishmael, God hears, and he will become the father of a great multitude, though he will be a wild man, living in conflict with others. 4. Hagar names God, verses 13 to 14. Hagar calls God El Roi, the God who sees me, because he saw her in her distress. The well is named Bir Lahai Roi, well of the living one who sees me. 5. Birth of Ishmael, verses 15 to 16. Hagar returns and gives birth to Ishmael. Abram is 86 years old at the time. Human attempts to fulfill God's promises lead to strife. God sees and cares for the lowly and mistreated. Ishmael, though not the child of the promise, is still blessed. Genesis 16, Hagar and the birth of Ishmael. Genesis 16 tells the